Okay, let's not waste a single second. The Neet exam is right around the corner. The clock is officially ticking, and we have exactly
72 days left. Yeah, just 72. Let that number just sit there for a moment. Because I absolutely know what a lot of you are probably feeling right now. Are you feeling scared? A little nervous? Maybe a lot nervous? Let me just say, that is totally 100% okay. Every single person who's ever walked this path has felt that exact same knot in their stomach. We're not going to sit here and tell you, oh, don't worry, because, yeah, this exam matters. It's a big deal. But there's one thing you have got to understand. Look, your feelings are valid, but they can't be allowed to get in the way of your studies. Fear, that's a completely normal reaction to a huge challenge. But panic is a choice. And this entire explainer is designed to give you a plan so you can choose strategy over panic every single time. So, where do we even begin? Especially if you're feeling a bit disconnected from your prep, maybe right after your board exams. Well, instead of panicking, we're going to do something really simple, but trust me, it's incredibly powerful for getting you right back on track. First things first, I want you to open up that syllabus again. Do a deep, honest analysis of where you actually stand. What topics are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Where are you consistently, annoyingly losing marks? Then, you gotta divide your time smartly. A simple breakdown could look something like this. 2 hours for physics, 2 for chemistry, 3 for biology, and then all the remaining time is dedicated to revision.
And I want you to remember this line. Burn it into your brain. It's not about your mood anymore. It's not about waiting for motivation to strike. In these final days, consistency wins. Plain and simple. Your daily routine is your greatest weapon.
Okay, let's move on to the daily non-negotiables. These are the habits that you are going to build day by day that will become the foundation for a fantastic score.
So, what's the most important habit? Easy. Mock tests. And I don't mean once in a while, I mean every single day. But with some very strict rules. You have to sit for 3 straight hours, just like the real Neet exam. That means no phone, no breaks, and absolutely no excuses. This is how you build discipline and that crucial exam-taking stamina.
But just taking the test? That's barely half the job. The real work, the magic, it all starts after the test is over. The analysis is everything. Don't just look at what you got wrong. You have to dig deeper and ask yourself why you got it wrong. Was it a silly mistake? A conceptual gap? You can never ever leave a concept unclear. You have to clear every single doubt. Next up, let's talk about your secret weapon for the home stretch, short notes. I really can't stress this enough. In that last week, you will not have time to flip through giant textbooks. Your short notes will be your lifeline. They are absolute gold. So what exactly should be in these legendary notes? Here's your checklist. All your physics formulas, all the physical chemistry formulas, the key organic reactions and their mechanisms, all the important biology examples, and of course, every single one of those tricky exceptions from inorganic chemistry. This right here is your high-yield, rapid revision tool.
Okay, let's break it down even more. How should you be approaching each subject specifically in these final 72 days? Let's get into the tactics.
For biology, your focus has to be on diagrams and their definitions. Read everything, everything, even the little captions underneath the diagrams. You'd be amazed how many questions get pulled straight from those lines. And you gotta be smart. Focus your energy on the high-yield chapters like cell, genetics, human physiology, and ecology. For chemistry, your holy book is NCERT. For inorganic chemistry, read that NCERT line by line. Seriously, most of the questions are going to come directly from it. Know all those exceptions inside and out. For organic, you need to master the reaction names, the mechanisms, intermediates, and reagents. And for physical chemistry, you got it. Memorize those formulas and practice every single question in the NCERT.
And for physics, think of your formulas as your weapons. You need to revise them daily until they're literally etched into your brain. Practice your NCERT questions relentlessly. The formula for scoring big in physics is actually pretty simple. Understand the concept, practice the application, and the marks will come.
Now, let's fast forward to the most crucial period of this whole journey, the final month. Your strategy here has to be absolutely laser-focused. This is not the time for experiments. This is the time for pure execution.
So this final month needs to be split into a couple of phases. In the first 15 days, you're going to complete one full revision of the entire syllabus. In the next 15 days, you'll do a second revision, but this time you're only focusing on your doubts, your short notes, and your weak areas. And here is the most important rule of all. 14 days before the exam, that is a hard deadline, you stop learning any new topics, period.
Okay, next up, let's talk resources. This is a huge question I always get. Which books, which question banks? And we'll also touch on getting into the right mindset for this final push.
You know, so many students in their final months will be using Neet Prep, solving thousands of questions. They'll be grinding through Allen mock papers. They'll be searching online for Akash and physics Walla papers. That list of resources, it can seem pretty overwhelming, right?
But I need you to listen to this very, very carefully. The single most important book you can use in these last 2 months is NCERT, and NCERT only. Remember this, please. NCERT is not an option. It's not just another book. It is the absolute backbone of your NEET preparation.
So there you have it. We've covered the plan, the daily strategy, the subject-specific tactics, the final month, the core resource. Now, it all comes down to you.
72 days is not a short amount of time, not when you use it properly. These 72 days can absolutely change your rank. These 72 days can change which college you get into.
And these 72 days, they can change your life. But that only happens if you decide to make every single one of them count, starting right now.
So it's time to stop doubting. It's time to start working. You need to believe in your ability to do this. It is your turn now. It is your turn to make it happen.